One shot, let's begin. Blue screen, version 3. I don't know if there's a version 1 through 2. I didn't look too hard, but let's begin. Translated and uploaded by Techno Scans at Blue Screen Official, made by Blue Manga. And this one's really blue. Ooh! Let's move this a bit here. Alright, let's begin. Don't spend your whole life coding like I did. Make lots of friends over there, Kai. Be safe. Season more dangerous abroad. Don't catch a cold in here. My G-chan no parting gift. It's not the latest model, but it's my favorite laptop. The Yoga. Thank you, Grandpa. I'm off. Itadakimasu. Saturday, August 17, 2023. Kai Uchiyumi, age 14, moved to New York City due to his father's job transfer. He's reading One Piece. Of course he is. September 5th, 2023, School Orientation Day. Blue screen version 3. My main goal today is to make a friend so Grandpa won't worry anymore. Welcome to Laguna Beach. If you have any questions, feel free to ask any of us student mentors. Where are the shoe cupboards? Oh, wait. I forgot that everyone just wears their outdoor shoes inside. Come visit the baseball team after the welcome ceremony. Nah, to the newspaper club. I was surprised that the baseball guy didn't have a shaved head. I guess this is so-called culture shock. Posters for all sorts of student organizations are all over the school. Make sure to check them out. I'm not interested in any clubs. Thanks, though. They're a good way to make friends. That's true. But I can't afford to spend extra time at school every day. The welcome ceremony is starting. Gotta go. Thus concludes the welcome ceremony. Laguna Beach Secondary School. Riding the waves of knowledge to the shores of success. You may now freely tour the school's club rooms and certain classrooms. It's finally over. I nearly fell asleep. This could be a good opportunity to make a friend. This guy kind of looks like a delinquent 40-year-old, though. Well, most schools here don't have a dress code, so I guess it's normal. It'll be fine. I've been practicing English every day. Hey, my name's Kai. Nice to meet you. That's a normal greeting, right? I hope I don't have a weird accident. Nice to meet ya. I'm Damien. I was worried for a second, but it looked like people here are nice as well. Huh? Huh? Are you just gonna leave me hanging, dude? Am I stupid? I studied Western custom conventions for a month, and still someone forgot that everyone shakes hands here. My bad. I'm from Japan. I'm more used to bowing. Don't sweat it. Japan, huh? That's so cool. We have a lot of immigrants here, but not many from Japan. Oh, I'm originally Russian. Mission Make a Friend is going well. Do you know which club you're joining? I'm not really the stay after school type. I'm the more of a chill with the homies, ask out girls type. Yeah, that's the impression I got. Also, people here really do gesture a lot, huh? That's why I'm only joining one club. Huh? Only one? But serious school clubs run every single day of the week, right? You usually only join one. Hmm? Oh, is that how it is in Japan? Over here, clubs usually meet once a week, so some regulars are tryhard members of 5 or more clubs. Didn't know that. It's not as big of a time investment as I thought. So which clubs are you going to join? The computer club, because I'm a coder, also known as a programmer. I'm pretty good at it too. Computer club? Sounds like a waste of time. Coding is meant to be done alone. I code too, but I don't know if I want to join the club. Anyway, what got you into coding? Oh, come on. Isn't it obvious? I want to be a CEO of a big tech company. Girls, fame, 3.2 million followers, money. You couldn't have it all if you go into tech. I see. Well, best of luck, dude. Huh? Are you making fun of me? No, I'm just surprised, I guess. Whatever. How about you? Why do you code? Um, well, one day I'd like to become a computer science researcher. Researcher? Like at the university? That sounds super boring. Well, I guess it's normal for people here to share their opinions bluntly and honestly. It's actually surprisingly interesting. There's lots of unsolved problems, and you get to explore new emerging fields. No thanks. Reading papers all day, groveling for peer reviews, and in the end getting no recognition? Life is short. I'm not gonna waste mine doing research. No, hold it in. Don't argue back. You wanted to make a friend, right? Well, I doubt you'd be able to do research anyway. Crap, I got angry, couldn't control myself. What are you trying to say? Yikes, he's pissed. Sorry, man. Coding is everything to me, so I got upset. My bad. Nah, you meant what you said. Basically, you're saying you're a better coder than me, huh? The one thing that I can't stand is being looked down upon. We're having a coding battle. A what? A coding battle. Oh, what's going on? A fight on the first day? Let's check it out. We're gonna fight to see who's the best coder. I'm gonna prove that you're trash at coding. Damien, coding is everything to me. If you're serious about having a coding battle, then I'm not gonna back down. Good. Fine. I accept. This is a battle, with my pride as a coder on the line. Same here, dumbass. Room 201 Computer Lab, used for coding and technology classes, is also the computer club room. Computer club. Are you sure we should let them do this? We were going to do a presentation. Let's see. But look at how big of an audience those two attracted. This is great advertising. Computer Club President Arthur. Let's get started. Explain this coding battle of yours. You want to be humiliated that quickly? Fine, here we go. But a coding battle? How does that work? I have a few guesses about that. See how they clear their monitors and stuff out of the way. There's probably going to be a hardware element to this, for example. It could involve robotics. We'll fight their battles with robots. Knock the opponent's robot down or off the table and you win. Agreed. Agreed, but you brought toy robots to school? It couldn't be helped. I was going to challenge the computer club president to a coding battle with these. Forget that. Are you ready? Kai Uchi-Umi, programming language Python 3. I'm always ready. Computer, Lenovo Yoga Z7i 2022. Robot Slayer, Samurai. Rules. Whoever knocks the opponent's robot down or knocks him off the table wins. Damien Baranov. Battle start. Programming language Java 11. Computer Asus ROG Zephyrus G14 2020. Robot Beast Demon Oni. Robot battle. So, he's typing out code right now. Hey, Claprez, can you explain this code? Don't worry. Even if you've never coded before, you can read code. Just read the comments. They explain the code for human readers. Usually, any text that comes after a pound or a double dash is a comment, depending on the program language. So this code tells a samurai robot to walk forward and punch. Can you not reveal my code out loud so nonchalantly? Oops, sorry. Let's see, timeout. Timeout. What the? Are you here? What the? Are you here to spy on my code? Yup. Go back to your side. I see. I just realized I've only seen code in English. I'm curious what does code look like in Japanese. Let's see. Huh? Already, but the comments are in English. That's because English is the lingua franca of coding, dumbass. Baka. Although we use romanization too. Now go back already. Timeout's over. Samurai, walk forward. Ugh. Samurai, right arm punch 100. Yes. One more punch and I'll fall over. I need a quick stopgap measure. Left arm 100% power punch. Samurai left arm punch 100. Lean forward 20 degrees. Demon lean 20. The same attack won't work twice, huh? Whew, I got lucky with that dodge. And now, I bought myself enough time to prop up a proper countermeasure. In programming, you can't just repeat the same plan brainlessly hoping it'll work. I'm coming with my attack now. Right now. But in the meantime, I'll keep punching. At least one of them should hit. He dodged all the punches. And what's with the music? What just happened? First, I'm guessing Kai used loop. I'll skip the detail. Basically, loops are used to repeat code. In this case, Kai did end punches. And Damien's dodges? Well, you see that. Arthur sure loves explaining things. But, well, that's what makes him a good leader of the computer club. How did Damien's code, which nuanced movements so fast? How did he dodge? There are a few hints available. The biggest hint is the music that's played during the dodging. He also loves giving hints. His robot played music and to write code with deals with audio, usually you'd... Damien! Don't tell me you used a module? Maybe one for dancing. Yup, the dance module. So, you can infer that he used a dance module. It comes with these robots. Module? Modules, also known as packages or libraries. Similarly put, a module is a bunch of code you can use. Programmers add up a bunch of modules to make one big program. I'll explain in more detail when you join the club. That's not fair. I didn't know these robots came with modules like that. Well, now you know. Here's the documentation of the dance module. You can use it to program the robot to dance. And you can pre-program dance routines based on certain songs. He actually dodged me. Through dancing? I see. So this is the kind of programmer Damien is. Important robot to dance. But you're not the only one who could use a module. Come on. Let's start phase 2. Holding items, import robot hold. Swing held item down. Robot hold, swing down, samurai. Step back with left leg. Demon left leg, step back. Step back with right leg. Demon right leg, step back. I need to stay out of his range for now. Loop. He's driving me to the edge. He plans to win by a ring out. Yes, just one more hit and I thought I told you. You can't just repeat the same plan brainlessly. He escaped. How's that? I used to code a lot of games. Movement like this is easy to me. You're kidding me. I reverse engineered your code. What was all that? What just happened? Here's a hint. Or so I'd like to say, but this might be a bit hard to explain to beginners without the actual code. Damien and Kai, can you click OK on the pop-up I just sent you? That way we can look at the code. Okay. You don't need to read all this. Basically, Damien zigzagged and Kai did the same. I just wanted you to see that the coding, you could achieve the same thing in different ways. Notice that Damien's direction is a word, left or right, but Kai uses math. He sets the direction to be 1 or -1 and multiples by -1 to change direction. Damien's code is more readable, but Kai's is more concise. All coders are different, so if we team up, we could do anything with code. That's what makes code so interesting. I can't focus with you explaining in the background. Up? I'll make a risky bet. That's the kind of coder I am. Take this, Russian Sambo. Uh-oh, Russian Sambo? That's a kind of martial art, right? Rotates torso, demon torso rotation. A grappling move. Damien won? Is it over? Is that all you've got, Kai? Full. Now, music. I ended up importing the dance module too. I saved it for a pinch. Pinchy like this. Not bad. Finish him! Kai, I spent my entire career as a computer scientist trying to complete that proof, but I failed. I was made a fool of. Is that so? By the way, Gramps, can you explain this code in your research paper? Kai, what I'm trying to say is, don't follow my path. Don't waste your youth like this. Instead of coding, go out and make some friends. I don't need friends. You, listen to me. No, go outside. After coding, smile more. Never. Make some friends. Right back at you. I'm gonna stop training you to code. No, train me harder. Appears to have lost. Click, 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 click. Whoa. But really, why did you even want to learn coding this bad in the first place? Huh? You're asking that now? Isn't it obvious? I'm gonna complete your proof and prove that my grandpa's research wasn't a waste of time. It was a good match, Damien. Congratulations, Kai! And now, Kai, Damien, I'd like to do a post-match interview. We're all here to learn and get stronger after all. In my opinion, Damien definitely won in terms of creativity and innovation. The dancing sambo moves and zigzag movements all impressed me, but Kai never fell behind. In addition to using the hold module, he also used Damien's zigzag and dancing ideas against him. In the end, one large contributor to Kai's victory was his ability to learn his opponent's moves and apply them efficiently and precisely at the right moment. And, this is just my own take, but Damien, you could have won. As a programmer, Kai is like a sharp blade, or perhaps a precise needle and thread. Damien, your style is more like a rampaging tornado, or a roller coaster with huge ups and downs. Neither of those styles are wrong. They both have pros and cons you should be aware of. What I'm trying to say is, Sumari itai no wa Damien. Next time, don't give up just because things are looking bad. You should have fought back to the end. Heh. I packed these today in order to beat you, the club president, but it looks like I wouldn't be a match for you. Ha ha, that's an exaggeration. It was a good match. I'm glad I came. It was fun. I want more. For those of you thinking that, you should join the computer club. Don't be shy. Here, take this free pamphlet. We're currently recruiting new members, or rather, Dete Iwaka. We have so few members that we're about to shut down, so please join. Arthur's entered advertise the club mode again. To think, he actually looked cool for a second there. But I agree with everything he said. Right, guy? It was a good match. I'm glad I came. It was fun. I'd want more. I had fun too. Wonderful. Damien, Kai, welcome to the computer club. Huh? I'm not joining, you know. Blanc. Read the mood. This is where you're supposed to join us. Nakama ni. I prefer to code alone so I could focus better. Coding's not a team sport like volleyball after all. God, you bastard. Are you just gonna quit while you're ahead, Ganchinigi? Fine, if you're not going to join, then I'm not joining either. What? Don't you love coding? Yeah, I love it. Daisuki. But if you're not going to join the computer club, then me and Arthur are gonna quit the computer club and found to harass Kai until he joins the computer club. That's a bit much. Mucho wo ayuina. Join the computer club, huh? Join. Earlier today, I glanced upon the computer club poster. So this school had a computer club. What a tiny poster. Anyway, I'm not wasting time on clubs, and improve myself faster. By myself. To be honest, I think I was looking down on the computer club, and I was looking down on Dane for wanting to join it. I put a condescending smile on my face and felt superior for no good reason. But now I know better. I know that they're strong allies and come at the computer club. I know that we spur on each other's growth by competing. I had fun too. And I also know that there's an awesome senpai, a reliable president of the computer club. I've made up my mind. Please, let me join the computer club. We'd love to have you. Dude, why are you bowing? Yeah, I forgot that I wasn't in Japan. The sports manga Supoken vibe sucked me in. Embarrassing, Hazu. Anyway, I'm glad you're joining. It would have been boring without you here, Kai. Once again, welcome to the computer club. Grandpa, I think I'm gonna be alright. I'm not alone anymore. Grandpa, I landed safe and sound. With these friends by my side, I'm living life with a smile on my face. Blue screen version 3. Okay, cool. Okay, so they're actually... Oh, this Discord is actually feedback stuff. Okay, I think this is interesting. I think that it could be, I think this does have potential for, like, a coding manga, for sure. I don't know much about coding, but I think you could easily frame this as a battle manga. And I think they do a pretty digestible job of, like, this, that, and the other. Where they're, like, saying, hey, we're going to go and explain these things and allude to them every now and then, right? But they're not overtly focusing on them, which I think is really, really nice here. And I think one of the things is that since it's written so bluntly, I don't understand coding. I never learned it. But I think you could easily kind of go like, oh, okay, this is what this does. This is what that does. And then it seems to do a good job I'm not getting too technical, right? Because I was like, oh no, am I going to be reading all this technical stuff here? But it has like this cool battle manga approach here. And then I think you could continue with this robots and going programming at each other like this. And then provides a good enough backstory where it's like, oh, okay. Then it's not too much. And then it does like a little fake out at the end. So I think this does have a lot of potential as a series. I will say I didn't quite feel like any sort of super like emotional moment here, but not every one shot needs to. I think this is a little heartwarming here, but I don't think everything needs to be like, hey, I'm gonna cry because of a super big emotional thing. It's like, hey, I found a group of friends here. I learned a little bit of a lesson. Short, sweet, and simple to the point there. I really did enjoy that. So, yeah, and I will say, is this why it's called Blue Manga? I don't know Blue Screen version 3. I guess there's a version 1 through 2 somewhere. There's a techno version 3, and I guess. Oh, wait, right. Here we go. Nice. This is an actual thing, right? The Coding Wars. Let's see what this. Oh, wow. Okay, this is certainly more polished. I like that. And this is like. Oh. This isn't bad. The style, at least, here. And it looks like we got like a love interest in this version here. Okay. And I like the idea of this robot being a main thing. That's cool. I like that. Neat. So I like that. It went from like that to this here. And this is a good thing where like you can tell this is a one shot at that potential. Like I said, no big emotionality here. But then yeah, this blue screen, this does seem interesting. Okay, I don't know if we're gonna read it because again, I'm always a little bit more iffy about like reading official stuff here, like when it's like a series, and I don't know. I guess I'll decide whether I want to look at that or not. But I think, like I said, these are just good concepts that are going on in this Blue Screen version 3. I think framing this robots fighting and programming could be fun. I think it just kind of alludes. I think if I was a coder, I'd appreciate this a little bit more. And then if the art of like the robots was a little bit better, I could appreciate a little bit more than that. But again, it's like a proof of concept, right? And this is obviously the concept here, right? Like I'm going to click to a random page here, and wow, look, it's so expressive here. But I'm not going to go and like focus on this here, right? It seems like it has the same concept here, right? Quoting with random strangers here. I coded a Minecraft clone in Java here. Neat. Um, yeah. I will say that, like, I guess the grandpa stuff, I don't know if it was necessarily necessary, but it does add a little bit of depth to it there. Um, and I guess that's really all I have to say about the, like, grandpa part. It doesn't really play too much of a part here. I think it was a little bit sweet in it there. And I really did kind of like this dynamic of them going back and forth here. And it is nice. Oh, look, his teddy bear has low glasses. I think that's cute there. And I think that him wanting to prove it wasn't a waste of time. Um, I understand like the long term thing here, as it applies to the battle. I don't know if it's the most relevant thing because we don't know much about his code, and nor do I think we need to. But I guess that's fair. I feel like it's a motivation that could come in a little bit later into the series, or if it does, it needs to tie directly into it there. Where like maybe the code gave him the value in finding friends here, and he's like, Grandpa, little did you know that your coding was the reason I found my friends here, right? Like, I think that's a good way, like, they could have framed it here. Is that no, no, no. It's not the coding that made his grandpa lonely. This coding is the grandpa is one that gave him life. He's found a community here. I think that could have been a nice way to frame it, even if we didn't quite know. Like, I'm gonna complete your dream, and little did you know that I'm gonna do it with the friends that coding gave me. I think that would have been a nice way to kind of tie it all together a little bit more. Um, and that way it serves more purpose to the grandpa part there. It serves this, that, or the other. Maybe his grandpa could have said something that he would have later on used, right? And I think that would have been a very good way to kind of tie everything together in terms of like making it more coherent rather than loosely related. I think that's a good way to put it. The grandpa's loosely related. I could have taken him out of the story, and the story would have been like intact 90% of the way, right? And I think that's a big thing here. If you're gonna have like the backstory and have it there, have it more directly related to this one shot. If it's a longer series, of course, take your time, but for that, not as much. But anyway, I guess that's everything. We'll see if we're gonna do more of like this stuff here. I guess techno might be next on the list, but again, I like to mix it up because this guy, I just want to mix up the art occasionally, right? I understand this might not be the most pleasant thing to look at, so not to say it's bad, but I want to make sure we get some variety here. So with all that being said, like, comment, subscribe, and thank you for being born, y'all. Peace.